Hunter Biden cooperated with them last summer, talked about the crack pipe and all the other issues, and he should get all the help he needs. People shouldn't be mocking him over drugs.
That's not what this is about, but they're treating him like...
Where did he get his money?
They're treating him like the whistleblower.
When they should be treating his ass like the crack smoke blower.
My dad doesn't go after other people's kids. You know, that's not what Bidens do.
That's a motherfucking lie. I saw Joe Biden molest several kids live on TV with his hands.
This nigga Hunter Biden been to rehab multiple times. All the Donald Trump kids added up ain't been to rehab once. This nigga's a real drug addict.
This guy obviously is a very chaotic individual, and they're throwing money at him from China. They're throwing money at him from Ukraine. This is not the type of guy you send $50,000 a month to.
That is not the type of guy you send $50 a month to. That nigga will smoke all of it.
It says Joe Biden brother Frank Biden was caught stealing Blockbuster videos. Who in the hell steal Blockbuster videos? That is a crackhead move. What's another crackhead move? The nigga didn't even show up to court.
And you gonna call the Trump family fucked up? Nigga, you got your nerves. Your family is on crack, dick, dope, alcohol, and Ukrainian gasoline.
I'm enjoy sound like a stripper. Coming to the stage, you know her, y'all all love her, she's out of Compton. I'm enjoy. That's a stripper name. Charleston Chew. Charleston Chew. Ain't nobody, I wouldn't trust no chocolate came out of Charleston. Boston baked beans. Boston, I don't like the Patriots, so I can't eat that. Mounds. That sound like we're gonna go up in there, we're gonna mound his ass. That sound like, mound doesn't sound too, mound sound a little rough. That's an assault candy right there. You get a Twizzlers. That's hella gay. Twizzlers. That name just sound gay. Twizzlers. Bubble Yum. Laffy Taffy. Laffy Taffy sound gay. That was the song the gay dudes was playing at the club. Don't ask me how I know. I may have by the club and went in for 1 second just to hear the music and make sure they was playing Laffy Taffy. Jolly Rancher. That sound like the police. Oh shit, come Jolly Rancher. Put yourself up. Oh man, I got arrested. Man, guess who pulled me over last night? That nigga, Jolly Rancher. Took my damn weed. Jolly Rancher's an officer. Milk Duds. That sounds like a bald-headed black dude with a big-ass head. Milk Dud. You a Milk Dud head, man? Old Henry. Old Henry sound like an old pervert, like old Biden. You know what I'm saying? Old Henry and old Biden was fucking with them little high school girls. Look at old Henry and old Biden. They both are freaks. Old Henry. Skittles. Taste the rainbow. I ain't tasting nobody damn rainbow. I'm gonna taste some French fries or a hamburger. I don't want to taste no damn rainbow. You taste the rainbow and then you gay. Cracker Jacks. Oh, that's racist. I'm not. He said Cracker Jacks. That's like saying nigger jacks. Hey, give me some milk or some of them nigger jacks over there. Three Musketeers. That sound like three perverts. Three Musketeers? That sound like, who in the hell named themselves Musketeers anyway? You wouldn't be scared of no Musketeers. Butternut. That ain't even no candy. You made that shit up. Butternut. Ain't no such thing as no damn butternut. You made that shit up. Cocoa Pebbles. My favorite cereal is Fruity Pebbles, but I didn't want to say that because Slim Jim sound like a crackhead. Anybody saw Slim Jim? That nigga done stole my radio out my car with a Slim Jim. Grape Crush. That sound like you got a crush on a gang member. You know what I'm saying? That's what they call crushes out there with the Grape Street. It's a gang out here called the Grape Street, and if you like one of them, they call it a Grape Crush. Nutty Buddy. What the? I don't even want to answer that question. Nutty Buddy? You mean Nutter Butter? It ain't no damn Nutty Buddy. You tried to get me right there. You tried to slip one in and say Nutty Buddy. You tried to get one in. Look at you. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I know a female named Cinnamon. She got some big old teeth and an ugly face, but she got a big old butt. Snap, crackle, pop. That sound like you beating somebody's ass. That sound like some shit Bruce Lee would do. Like, I'm gonna get you, and your arm might go snap, crackle, and then it might go pop. Ben and Jerry's, you got 15 damn flavors in one ice cream. Peanuts and almonds and marshmallows and chocolate ice cream and vanilla ice cream and strawberry out the middle, and they got swirls in it. Twinkies is gay. Did you say Twinkies in LA? You might get shot at. If you're from LA, you know better than that. Ho-hos. I got a shirt with Camilla Harris saying she a ho-ho. You know? At one time, a girl invited me over her house. She wanted to play some Candy Crush, and I thought she was playing a video game. And she's like, nah, she's gonna sit on the pack of M&Ms and we're gonna eat them. Now and later. That sounds like when a crackhead owe you some money and he can't pay it to you all right now. He's like, I'm gonna give you something now, and I'll give you the rest later. Give me another $20 worth of shit. Lollipop? I almost choked on a lollipop in church one time. I got bad memories of lollipops. They had to stop the whole service and go ahead and hit the nigga on the back. I said, damn, I almost died. Like, God, please help. They're like, oh, Black got the Holy Ghost. No, I got some shit in my throat. I have my hands up. They're like, oh, he's got the Holy Ghost. Oh, shit.
What would your message be if you could get in a room with Joe Biden, Greta?
Stop sniffing my hair.
This is all wrong.
So is that face you making.
For more than 30 years, the science has been crystal clear.
And your ass know this at 16 years old.
The politics and solutions needed are still nowhere in sight.
Neither is them fake ass tears you trying to produce.
We're talking about the health of our families and cleaner water, cleaner air, and cleaner communities.
You forgot, and a lot of money.
Experts say things are going to get worse before they get better.
Meaning things were better under Donald Trump than they were under you. The president you cheated, of course.
It is existential. We use that word too easily.
Because you're trying to scare the shit out of people.
You got people like this around you. Country's full of them now.
What? Pussies? Ain't that a bitch?
You have stolen my dreams and my childhood with your empty words.
And Joe Biden is gonna steal your childhood by smelling the back of your neck and rubbing your shoulders.
And yet, I'm one of the lucky ones.
Yeah, because you didn't meet Hunter Biden first.
People are suffering. People are dying.
Well, Andrew Cuomo says some people just gotta go. If they die, they die, or some shit like that.
That's why he rejoined the Paris Agreement so quickly, because he knows it is urgent.
No, because he didn't want to piss Bernie Sanders and AOC off.
He also knows that Paris alone is not enough.
Well, what in the hell is enough?
We could go to zero tomorrow, and the problem isn't solved.
Well, why in the hell we rejoin the Paris Accord then? This nigga is crazy.
We are still speeding in the wrong direction.
Shit, I'm not speeding at all. I'm rolling on some May Pop tires. My tires may pop at any time.
Did you ever think about the arithmetic? Planet has been here 4.5 billion years. We've been here, what, 100,000? Maybe 200,000?
And Joe Biden and Nancy Pelosi, probably 3,000.
The 5 years following the Paris Agreement have been the 5 hottest years ever recorded.
Especially last year when Black Tifa was setting the world on fire.
You want to know how the planet's doing? Ask those people at Pompeii who are frozen into position from volcanic ash how the planet's doing. Ask those people in Mexico City or Armenia or 100 other places buried under thousands of tons of earthquake rubble if they feel like a threat to the planet this week.
Hell no, they don't. They're not going to feel a threat to the planet next week either.
How about those people in Kilauea, Hawaii, who build their homes right next to an active volcano and then wonder why they have lava in the living room?
Play with fire, you might get burned. Play with lava, your ass gonna get melted.
We cannot solve a crisis without treating it as a crisis.
What about we cannot solve a crisis if a crisis don't even fucking exist?
This is the solution. We are the hope.
Next!
As you all know, we're averaging a death rate of close to 3,000 people a day.
That would be high if all the deaths was proven to be from coronavirus and not things like the flu and car accidents.
That means we're going to lose tens of thousands of more lives in the months to come. And the vaccine won't be able to stop that.
So wait a minute, you mean to tell me the Biden administration is going to do worse than the Trump administration, even though y'all got a head start with vaccines and therapeutics?
Seem vulnerable to viruses.
And vulnerable to lies, too.
I'm going to tell it to you straight. I'm going to tell you the truth.
That's a damn lie right there.
Our darkest days in the battle against COVID are ahead of us, not behind us.
While Donald Trump always say things will get better, Joe Biden say things always gonna get worse.
I asked Dr. Anthony Fauci where we're heading.
Dr. Versace don't know shit on nothing.
This percentage that's really misled by these conspiracy theories, it's unclear to me. Do people really believe that stuff?
Hell yeah, people really believe it.
We're going to have to get educated about this over the next year.
And people need to be more educated on what your ass be doing too. I know you was probably behind Donald Trump being banned from social media.
And understand, how does it change people's behavior? How should we have minimized this, either, working with the social media companies or explaining what we were up to in a better way?
We already know what you're up to. Pumping shit up into your arm and not allowing you to say shit about it.
From the foundation's point of view, the fact that he took that rescission of the global vaccine money, which is super, super important. The fact he rejoined the WHO, the fact that he's appointed smart people, the fact that Dr. Fauci will not be suppressed.
And Dr. Versace will be able to scare people unfiltered.
Now is the time for people to realize that there is a threat. And what you do when there's a threat is you look at what the countermeasures that you have against the threat.
What? Your immune system?
But that variant, the UK variant, it's called 117, it's here in the United States and it spreads more.
So is immigrant spies and terrorists. But you ain't saying shit about them. They spreading like wildfire. Ain't that a bitch?
Do you think we need to go onto a more warlike footing? Why aren't there refrigerated trucks driving down the streets of American towns and cities, going house to house, vaccinating people?
By force and not by choice.
The one thing we have to keep our eye on, we don't want to get complacent and think, oh, things are going in the right direction. We could pull back a bit.
We want people to keep on thinking things are all bad so we can keep on controlling y'all a lot.
But we don't want people to think because they got vaccinated, then other public health recommendations just don't apply.
So even though you got the vaccine, you still got to do everything as you was infected.
One of the biggest things that are really not well understood is people ask, why should I even have to wear a mask after I get my second shot?
You damn right. Wasn't the shot the purpose of not wearing a mask?
So you could conceivably get infected, get no symptoms, and still have virus in your nasopharynx.
I thought the vaccine was supposed to kill all the viruses in your nasal pharynx.
So getting vaccinated does not say now I have a free pass to travel, nor does it say that I have a free pass to put aside all of the public health measures.
They injected me with some shit that they don't know nothing about. Next!
What we have now is a completely neurotic population obsessed with germs.
That's why Dr. Versace say we should never shake hands again.
That's clear. I don't think we should ever shake hands ever again, to be honest with you. It probably would decrease the incidence of influenza dramatically in this country.
What about stop spreading lies first, and then we can work on emphysema?
Where did this sudden fear of germs come from in this country?
People like Dr. Versace.
Because, we do have circulating now in this country a variant from the UK that is a variant that has a better capability of being transmitted more efficiently.
And Americans they panic easily, so now everybody's running around scrubbing this and spraying that and overcooking their food and repeatedly washing their hands, trying to avoid all contact with germs.
And now they got people more scared of coronavirus than they scared of HIV.
What do you think you have an immune system for? It's for killing germs.
And what do you think my grandmother got a 9mm for? It's for killing something else.
But it needs practice. It needs germs to practice on.
My grandmother is a professional. She don't need nothing to practice on. I guess when you shoot enough blood, your ass is not an amateur anymore.
If you kill all the germs around you and live a completely sterile life, then when germs do come along, you're not going to be prepared.
Oh, my grandmother is always prepared. She got a whole bulletproof blue rag bodysuit.
And never mind ordinary germs, what are you going to do when some super virus comes along that turns your vital organs into liquid shit? I'll tell you what you're going to do. You're going to get sick, you're going to die, and you're going to deserve it because you're fucking weak and you got a fucking weak immune system.
And you listen to the liberals and let them scare the shit out of you. Next!
When I was a little boy in New York City in the 1940s, we swam in the Hudson River, and it was filled with raw sewage, okay? In my neighborhood, no one ever got polio. No one, ever. You know why? Because we swam in raw sewage.
As a nation, we actually have to have a real priority at the highest level of government around what we eat and in terms of healthy eating, because we have a problem in America.
Yeah, bitch, you.
And then banning certain behaviors. I mean,
Meaning bye-bye, Carl's Jr., bacon, double cheeseburger.
I want our reparations. I got $5.
You know, did we create the pandemic? Are we trying to profit from it?
Like you would tell us if you was. Your intentions with coronavirus is more secret than my grandmother gun case.